Welcome to the Chosen One podcast show. My name is Sophie. I am a manifesting generator 1-3, and I'm super passionate about a lot of things. I love fashion, branding, human design, healing, channeled content, Genekeys, and everything business and mindset related. I called this podcast show The Chosen One for a reason because I truly believe that as MGs, we are here to challenge the world to do things differently, more non-linear and with lots of playfulness. So if you are an MG like me, or you like my MG energy, you are here at the right place to learn exactly how to live a MG life with zero limits.
You are the chosen one.
Okay, loves. It's a Monday evening. I'm looking outside the window. It's so beautiful. Spring is here. It has arrived. We have the doors open downstairs in our living room. We just ate with the doors open. I made delicious soup and a salad with salmon and goat cheese and avocado, and it was delicious. And I'm now actually taking an hour to finish up some work things. And we started a 5-day selling queen journey in WhatsApp. So that is so fun. I record the first audio transmission for those beautiful souls. And I'm now looking outside my window and I see a beautiful, beautiful blue sky and a beautiful green tree. And the topic I want to talk to you guys about today, and I think it's going to be a little shorter episode, but a powerful one, is all about how committed are you? And I think this is a very interesting question because I feel like there's a lot of conditioning around the word commitment. And I feel like a lot of the times we feel like we have to sort of from the non-divine masculine energy, have to work through things if we want to stay committed, right? And I feel in the spiritual world, there's a lot of saying like, okay, but you can't force yourself through things, and you have to allow yourself the divine healing space and the divine feminine energy to really let things happen. And I agree with both. So I am a strong believer. Well, it's not even a belief. It's just like it is, right? I'm just going to take a sip of water because my body's super tense today. I have a huge migraine. Okay. So we have the divine masculine energy and we have the divine feminine energy. And if you understand how you can combine the divine masculine and divine feminine, you have this beautiful butterfly that's actually able to fly, right? We do not do well with non-divine energy, okay? So you have the non-divine masculine energy is saying, okay, for MGs, for example, we've been taught in the online world that we have to have email funnels and that we have to do webinars and we have to do things in a certain set way because otherwise you won't be successful, right? That is a belief that is being spread out in the online space. If you are trying to force yourself to do that in that way, then you are working from the non-divine masculine energy. And that's like a cripple wing, right? Then you have a butterfly with a cripple wing and it won't be able to fly. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take any masculine action in your business. Of course, you want to take masculine action in your business because a butterfly needs both. It needs the masculine and it needs the feminine energy, but it really needs divine masculine energy. So as MGs, and energy type, of course, but I'm specifically focused on MGs, of course, because I'm a manifesting generator myself. We are invited to look at all the masculine things, actions, business steps that are out there available for us and then tweak it in to a way that it feels like it is an energetic match for us, right? So when you look at your email marketing, if you look at your podcasting, if you look at the way you do social media, look at all those things that are out there. Look at the way they are being presented in the world and then tweak it into a way that it matches your MG energy. That's how I look at everything in my business. Okay. So I started off this podcast with the question, how committed are you? And I feel like in the online space and for a lot of entrepreneurs, somehow it is okay to make excuses for ourselves why we are not doing the divine masculine actions, while we actually know that it's so important to take them, right? So this is something I started changing in 2022, actually, when I sort of redefined my whole business. And I came to the conclusion I wasn't happy with the way I was doing things. And what would happen to me a lot in the past is that I would sort of like disappear off the radar for longer periods of times. And that would really hurt my business. And I would get so stagnated. I would get so lost in the stagnated energy that it would take me sometimes like months to get out of it. Like I explained in a previous episode, I think 2 episodes back, is that I don't allow myself that long of time to stay stagnated in energy. Like I allow myself maybe 2 weeks and then it's like, okay, sister, get your shit going. So I have a system inside my business that really works for me as an MG sister. And I teach those systems, or I don't teach it, but I share those systems, of course, with my one-on-one clients, and I share a lot of it in my Art of Responding course as well. But it's so important to have a system implemented in your business that keeps the energy going, right? Especially like right now, for a lot of entrepreneurs, the energy feels a little bit stagnated. It feels like things aren't moving maybe as fast or as quickly or as like smoothly as you would like it to. And then you have a choice. You have a choice to become a victim of the circumstances and be like, okay, it is not working. And that means everything will happen in divine timing and I just need to let go. Yes, of course you need to let go. Of course I believe in divine timing. But that doesn't mean that we stop doing things, that we stop taking the divine masculine actions, right? So, for example, I have a lot of migraines. I think it has to do with the fact that I have braces. I have Invisalign braces. I'm almost at the end. I had them for about a year. And if I would have known up front that I would have got so many migraines, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I'm glad I didn't know because I'm so happy with the result. But I mean, the whole migraine things, oh my God, that was like horrible. But what will happen to me every time I get a migraine? So I felt it coming up yesterday night, and I immediately felt like, okay, this sucks because it's like it always like takes about like 24 hours before it passes, and then I get all mixed up in a guilt question. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? Why did I get a migraine? Did I eat too much sugar? Did I sleep in the wrong bed? Because I sometimes sleep downstairs. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I sometimes go downstairs with my baby to sleep downstairs because it's more quiet there and I like my alone time sometimes with her as well. So I always get like in the guilt question, like what did I do to cause it? Did I drink too little water? What did I do wrong? And again, this morning that happened, and I was like all caught up in that story about I did something wrong. And then I was like, no, Sophie, you just have a migraine, period. There's nothing going wrong. Just be sweet for yourself, be gentle for yourself, and move on with your day. And I do not let the fact that I have a huge, like, horrible migraine. I mean, it's sort of settled down now a little bit, but my body is still like super, super tense. I don't let that disable me, prevent me from doing the divine masculine actions that I set out to take this week to do in my business. My primary focus in life, besides being a beautiful and very sweet, amazing mother to my beautiful baby and a beautiful partner to my lovely husband, and a daughter to my beautiful mom. Besides that, my priority is to serve in my business, to be in service to my clients, to my future clients, and to run a successful business and make money doing that, right? And if you want to have a business, a serious business, if you are a serious business owner, having a migraine does not prevent you from taking the actions that you are setting yourself out to take, right? And this is not about forcing. This is not about non-divine masculine actions. It's not about, oh my God, I have to do like 3 or 4 podcasts a week because that's something my mind made up. No. Doing a podcast is something that I felt last week, what I told you guys in the episode. I really felt the higher calling. So you have to start focusing on your podcast again. You have to do that as part of your higher calling. So I take that very seriously. And when a migraine comes up and I get all caught up in the guilt question and I just feel like, oh my God, like the old story would be like, oh my God, you have a migraine, something is going off, like something is going wrong, your body is super tense, you shouldn't force an episode right now if you don't feel like it. And I wouldn't have recorded the episode. But that's the old Sophie, right? That's the Sophie from a couple of years ago. This Sophie shows up in her business no matter what, because it's my commitment to God and the universe to show up and to serve. That's my commitment. That is my part. That is the only thing I have control of, right? I only have control over the things I do. And my commitment is to never force, but my commitment is to show up no matter what. And that is a very subtle difference. So the divine feminine energy is a whole other topic, right? Because it's so important to do it from the divine feminine energy. So we take the divine masculine actions and we bring it from the divine feminine energy. That's a sequence, right? But we do need to take those beautiful divine masculine actions in order to grow our beautiful manifesting generator businesses. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you have an amazing evening. I hope you have an amazing morning. I don't know when you listen to this or where you're listening from. I'm getting so much new followers from all over the world. We're now doing the MG 5-day selling queen journey, and I have somebody from London and somebody from the US and somebody from Greece. So yeah, it's such a beautiful international mix up, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it that I'm serving like sisters from all over the world. And I wish you an amazing day, evening, night, or whenever you hear this. We'll be in touch soon. Bye. Okay, loves. So if you loved this episode and if you are a fan of the show, you can win something so cool, because I have an amazing Genekeys Money Bonus, and it's such a valuable bonus where you actually learn all about your specific money line in the Genekeys and what your most natural way of making money actually is, right? So who doesn't want to learn that? Everybody wants to learn that, right? And you can actually win this beautiful bonus course. Okay, so how can you win this course? There are 2 ways. Number 1 is that you go to iTunes, leave a review, make a screenshot, and share that on Instagram and tag us at Sophie Dittmar Official. So that's number 1, leaving the review on iTunes. The second way, you can also do both, of course. And second way is that you go to the link in the description down below, download the amazing free training I have set up for you, which is all about how to convert your followers to paying clients as an MG. And once you looked or listened or whatever you do, when you downloaded that specific training and you make a screenshot of the training and you post it on an Instagram story and tag us, you can win this amazing Genekeys bonus course. So that is the second way you can do it. So we are going to pronounce a winner, and we're going to do that on the 16th of May, because then I'm turning 30 8. Sounds so old, but it's the truth. So, yes, until the 16th, you can join this amazing opportunity to win the Money Genekeys bonus. I have both options described in the description of the podcast episode. So either the reviews on iTunes or the screenshot of the amazing free training I have set up for you. It's an on-demand training. You can access it right away, and the link to download that specific training is in the link of this amazing episode. Okay, looking forward to seeing all your tags.